It was a time of grandeur and misery, of industrial progress and social despair. London, the heart of the British Empire, was teeming with wealth and innovation, yet hidden behind its shimmering facade was a stark reality, a reality of poverty, crime, and overcrowded slums. This was Whitechapel in 1888, a place where desperation reigned and darkness lurked. It was here, in these shadowy streets, that one of history's most infamous serial killers emerged. A figure shrouded in mystery, fear, and blood, Jack the Ripper. In the late 19th century, Whitechapel was a district on the brink of collapse. Thousands of residents crammed into decaying tenements, surviving on meager wages from grueling labor. The air was thick with the stench of refuse and hopelessness. For many women, prostitution became the only means of survival. By 1888, it was estimated that over 1,200 women in Whitechapel relied on selling their bodies to survive. And it was these women who would become the primary targets of Jack the Ripper's gruesome crimes. Whitechapel at night was a place of danger and anonymity, the perfect hunting ground for a killer who thrived in the dark. The nightmare began on August 31st, 1888. At approximately 3:40 a.m., a passerby stumbled upon the lifeless body of Mary Ann Nichols. She was 43 years old, a mother of 5, and a woman who had fallen on hard times. Her throat had been slashed twice, and her abdomen was viciously mutilated. The brutality of the murder shocked even the most hardened officers of the Metropolitan Police. Mary Ann's death was not the work of an ordinary criminal. This was something far more sinister. Just over a week later, on September 8, 1888, the Ripper struck again. This time, the victim was Annie Chapman, a 47-year-old widow struggling to make ends meet. Her body was discovered in the backyard of 29 Hanbury Street. Her throat had been slashed, and her body was mutilated with horrifying precision. The killer had removed several organs, leading many to believe he possessed surgical knowledge. But who was he? A doctor? A butcher? Or perhaps someone entirely unexpected? The police were baffled, and the people of Whitechapel were terrified. The murders gripped the city, and the press eagerly fed the public's growing fear. On September 27, 1888, the Central News Agency received a letter that would change everything. Written in red ink and signed Jack the Ripper, the letter taunted the police and promised more murders to come. "Dear boss, I keep on hearing the police have caught me, but they won't fix me just yet. I am down on whores, and I shan't quit ripping them till I do get buckled." While many believe the letter was a hoax, the name Jack the Ripper stuck. It became synonymous with terror, and the unknown killer was immortalized in infamy. On September 30th, 1888, the Ripper committed what would later be known as the double event. Two women, Elizabeth Stride and Catherine Eddowes, were murdered within hours of each other. Elizabeth Stride was found with her throat cut, but otherwise untouched. Many believe the killer was interrupted before he could complete his grisly work. Catherine Eddowes was not so fortunate. Her body was found mutilated beyond recognition. Her face and abdomen bore the full fury of the Ripper's blade. The Ripper's final confirmed victim was Mary Jane Kelly, a 25-year-old woman found brutally murdered in her own room on November 9, 1888. Her body was so grotesquely mutilated that even seasoned detectives struggled to describe the scene. Her death marked the end of the Ripper's killing spree, or so it seemed. Was it because he was caught, killed, or simply decided to stop? The truth remains a mystery. Over the years, countless theories have emerged. Suspects ranged from local butchers to high-ranking members of society, including Queen Victoria's grandson, Prince Albert Victor. Some even suggested the Ripper was a woman, a midwife who could move through Whitechapel unnoticed. In 2019, DNA evidence from a shawl found near Catherine Eddowes' body pointed to Aaron Kosminski, a Polish immigrant living in Whitechapel. But the evidence remains controversial, and many experts believe the mystery will never truly be solved. Jack the Ripper left more than just a trail of blood, he left a legacy. His crimes revolutionized policing, highlighting the need for better forensic techniques and organized investigations. Today, his story is retold in books, films, and tours, captivating audiences and sparking endless debates. But beyond the theories and speculation, one question remains: why? Why did he kill? And why was he never caught? Perhaps we'll never know, or perhaps the answer lies hidden, waiting for someone brave enough to uncover it. Jack the Ripper may have vanished into history, but his shadow still looms over the streets of Whitechapel, a haunting reminder that some mysteries refuse to be solved. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the chilling mystery of Jack the Ripper, please like, subscribe, and share your theories in the comments below. What do you think happened in 1888? Let us know, and don't forget to join us next time for more spine-chilling tales.